Well, hello and welcome to Evening Jesus. Remember, our theme this week is Holy Week from Home. We're following Jesus through his final hours before the crucifixion. And tonight is a particularly holy moment for followers of Jesus. Today is known as Maundy Thursday or Mandate Thursday. Now we call it Maundy or Mandate Thursday because this is the day when Jesus at the Last Supper gave his disciples a new and supreme mandate to love one another. Here's what we read. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Listen, Jesus would come along and take the 600 plus commandments and rules and laws that you find in the Hebrew scripture and reduce it down to just one. A single command, a single commandment that would serve to shape everything and everyone. Love one another. Jesus said, look, I'm doing away with all the rules and I want to introduce you to a new ethic. Love. Love everybody always. Love even your enemies. When you don't know what to do, love. When you don't know what to believe, love. Love is the new center of the arrangement between God and humanity. Love is the new guiding ethic, and love is the motto of the new movement Jesus came to start. Now, remember, Jesus is giving this command at the Passover meal. And now, the Passover meal within Judaism, it's the meal commemorating Israel's liberation from slavery in Egypt. And this still today is the driving narrative within the Jewish faith. Now, I want to read for you how Jesus' friend John records dinner happening, because John ties Jesus' command to love not to emotion, but to action, the action of serving each other. Let's read this. Now, it was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. Hey, did you catch it? Jesus, who is God in a body, King of the universe, took on the role of a servant. Why? To model for us what he meant when he commands his followers to love one another. You know, there's a story I just love. It's told of the famed anthropologist Margaret Mead. And one day a student asked her, what is the earliest sign of civilization? And the student expected her to say like a clay pot, a grinding stone, or maybe even a weapon. But Margaret Mead thought for a moment and replied, a healed femur. A femur is the longest bone in the body, linking hip to knee. In societies without the benefits of modern medicine, it takes about 6 weeks of rest for a fractured femur to heal. A healed femur shows that somebody cared for the injured person, did their hunting, did their gathering, stayed with them, offered them physical protection, human companionship until the injury could mend. Mead explained that where the law of the jungle, the survival of the fittest, rules, no healed femur bones are ever found. The first sign of civilization, Mead argued, is compassion. And that's what a healed femur shows us, compassion. The first sign of advanced civilization is when a group of people get together and start caring for one another. Friends, this is the way of Jesus. Love one another, sacrifice on behalf of the other. And may we be the kind of people who will take on the role of servant to care for each other, to wash each other's feet. May we be the kind of people that create a community where they discover lots of healed femurs. Now, friends, it's common that communion is celebrated on Maundy Thursday because that is the day Jesus took part in his Last Supper. However, as a church, we typically do not celebrate Maundy Thursday, but we do celebrate Good Friday. So I want you to tune in tomorrow for a very special Good Friday experience of Evening Jesus. And here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to help you participate in communion together as a family. So I'll see you then.